YouTube channels. There are a lot of YouTube channels dedicated to learn German. For example, Deutsch verstehen. There you can watch short stories in German and learn new expressions from dialogues. Linkster Academy. There you can learn mostly German grammar. Dein Sprachcoach. There you can learn new vocabulary, grammar and new expressions. Easy German. You can check this out if you are interested in street interviews in German. There are probably many more, but those are my favorite ones that I used to use to study. There are also a lot of German YouTube channels dedicated to German native speakers, and I recommend you to listen to them regardless on your level. I know it might be surprising or controversial, but this is what I did. I used to listen to a lot of German YouTube channels even though I couldn't understand much. And over time it helped me to learn faster, because even though you cannot understand much, you can still memorize words that are often repeated, and you can also get used to German accent. I guarantee you that your pronunciation after you start listening a lot will be way better. My favorite YouTube channels are Dinge erklärt, kurz gesagt, ein bisschen besser, Psychologie im Alltag if you are interested in psychology, Mr. Wissen to Go and Mr. Wissen to Go Geschichte if you are interested in history. Recently I discovered a new German YouTube channel that I like a lot. It's called Simplicissimus. I think this channel is very interesting because they create a lot of videos on some controversial topics. So those are my favorite German YouTube channels that I used to listen to a lot. Podcasts. Podcasts that I recommend you to learn German are, for example, Easy German. It is similar to the YouTube channel that I mentioned. You can listen to a small talk in German about some everyday topics. The interviewer asks public the questions and they simply give them their own opinion. It is easy to understand and you can learn a lot of useful everyday life expressions. Another podcast is Coffee Break German. You can learn German in coffee breaks lessons. They last from 15 to 20 minutes. They are focused on language that you need to know to understand a German native speaker. It's like a coffee break. Another podcast is Slow German. The Slow German series has episodes for absolute beginners. It is recorded in English, but it's filled with a lot of useful German beginner vocabulary. It is a great resource for people who have absolutely no knowledge of the language. Another podcast is News in Slow German. This podcast covers weird news, German grammar, and commonly used expressions in a slightly slower than usual manner. Another podcast that is worth mentioning is the Germany Experience. If you want to hear some tips and advice for the life in Germany from the point of view of foreigners, this podcast is definitely for you. German music. Learning new vocabulary through songs and music can be an effective method. That's why I would like to mention my favorite German bands and singers. If you like metal or rock music, I would recommend you Rammstein, Tokyo Hotel, and Die Ärzte. If you prefer pop music, as I do, I would listen to Nena, Helene Fischer, Wir sind Helden, and Silbermond. In the video that is visible on the screen, I share with you all the things I wish I knew before learning German. So check this out and thank you for watching.